Hello, ladies and gentlemen, fans of the sport of boxing. How are you guys doing? How's everybody doing? This is Coach Mario, owner and head coach of Warriors Pride Boxing Academy. Talking to you guys from a very, very rainy day here in Miami. It was unbelievable this morning how much rain we've had in the past few days. Some kind of tropical depression passed by our way, and it rained cats and dogs, guys. It was unbelievable. My gym almost got flooded. My wife was, when I got to the gym early today to train a couple of people, she was putting some of this caulking or whatever you call that to so that water will not filtrate under the big sliding doors from our gym. And well, the water was able to be contained outside, and everything is good, guys. Now the sun is up. It's beautiful now in Miami. We have bipolar weather here in Miami, Florida. It's crazy. One minute it's raining, then next minute it's beautiful, not a cloud in the sky like it is right now. And but yeah, we had that tropical depression pass by today, and now it's beautiful outside. So anyway, it is a Saturday afternoon here in Miami, and I will be looking forward to the Cambosos and Haney fight this evening. But first, I want to talk to you guys about the latest news, guys. The latest news flash, all right? I just read yesterday in one of the social media sites about an interview that Canelo gave to one reporter from ESPN. One reporter from ESPN, Claudia Trejos, and you might have seen her in TV on different shows. They have a podcast with right now. She's a moderator and a podcast with Paulie Malignaggi and Pro Box, I think it's called, Paulie Malignaggi, and I think Roy Jones Jr. and a few other fighters there, and they have some really good discussions there about fights and whatnot, seen from the perspective of professional fighters. But this is the latest, all right? And this was David Faitelson, who is a big critic of Canelo Alvarez and his achievements in the sport of boxing. This is what happened, all right? And I will try to translate, but this is what he wrote today on Facebook, on social media, and it's been shared all over the place. But I'm going to try to translate. It's in Spanish. It says, ladies and gentlemen, Saúl El Canelo Alvarez speaking to ESPN Radio, where he came out and said that he's planning to retire at 34 years old. Planning to retire at 34 years old. That's, I believe, 2 years from now, 3 years from now, more or less. And he says that he needs to spend more time with his family and sometimes and enjoy the money he's made. And sometimes he doesn't feel the same passion for boxing that he felt before. He feels that his legacy as a boxer, no other Mexican has achieved. Besides the trilogy with Triple G, he has, according to Faitelson, he has put 3 conditions for Triple G for this fight, all right? He's had 3 conditions in order for Triple G to fight Canelo, all right? But he just mentioned the fact that he's planning on retiring. He wants to enjoy his money, his family, and he's like the greatest boxer, according to this, that he has created a legacy that no other Mexican fighter has done in the history of boxing. Can you believe this guy? The audacity to say something like this. But anyway, Faitelson continues, and he says that that Canelo has 3 conditions for Triple G to go up to 168 pounds. One of them is to choose the brand of boxing gloves. Besides being the Canelo being the A side of the fight, he believes that he thinks his career has already reached the levels of Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather, Miguel Cotto, and Juan Manuel Marquez. Just like the 5 best boxers Mexican history has produced. Let me repeat that again. He believes. First of all, he put 3 conditions to Triple G. All right? You got to go up in weight. Got to use his gloves. And he's got to be the A side. Those are the 3 conditions. And then he says that he has already achieved the legacy and the level of his career that Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao achieved. Yes, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, fans of boxing, this man actually is delusional. Delusional, completely delusional. Thinking that he has achieved the same legacy and the same achievements and the same greatness as Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather, Miguel Cotto, and the great Mexican champion Juan Manuel Marquez. And as much or better than the best 5 boxers in the history of boxing, of Mexican boxing. So I guess you got to include Julio Cesar Chavez there too. I think if he compares himself to Manny Pacquiao, he's greater than Juan Manuel Marquez and all these other guys. So I guess he's better than Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. The audacity of this man. And I've been telling you guys, this guy's delusional. I've been telling you guys for a while now. That's the reason why he never convinced me, and everybody criticized me and called me a hater. And they said, oh, you just don't like Mexican fighters. Are you crazy? I love Mexican fighters. This guy's not a Mexican fighter. He's not. He's a cherry picker. He chooses who to fight, when to fight, with all kinds of advantages for himself. You know, all kinds of conditions. You either be, you can't have, you got a rehydration clause, or, you know, all these other conditions. I mean, I'm not going to mention them all over again. But you guys know what I'm talking about. He's fighting smaller fighters. Now, Triple G's got to go up in weight to 168. He's never fought at 168. You know, he's got to wear the gloves this guy wants. Hey, man, let me tell you, I just can't wait for this fight now. And I think Triple G is going to actually surprise many people. Many people. He's going to surprise many people and might pull an upset. And an upset because he's 40 years old. An upset because everybody's thinking, including Eddie Hearn, that Canelo should walk all over Triple G. All right, guys? Well, I tell you what, karma's a bitch. And Triple G is going to be highly motivated to demonstrate that he still got it. And he could throw a monkey wrench into the plans of Canelo Alvarez and completely ruin whatever plans Canelo has for Triple G. And I'm going to tell you something, and I mentioned it on one of my last episodes. If Canelo doesn't knock out Triple G, if Canelo has another controversial decision. If Canelo does not beat Triple G and loses, or beats him by a narrow margin, or there's a controversial decision, I'm telling you, and I said it, and I called it a few episodes ago, this guy's gonna retire. He's already coming out with excuses. Oh, he wants to enjoy his money. He's already achieved greatness. He's one of the greatest fighters. He's all the way up there with Manny Pacquiao. I've been telling you guys, all those fans, those fanboys, those fanatics of Canelo that are so enamored with this guy is a fraud. I'm telling you guys, sorry I use those hard words, but I can't say nice things about a fighter that acts this way. All right? He didn't want to fight Triple G for the longest time, saying, oh, I don't need to fight him. And there's so many videos there that you can see him contradicting himself constantly. No, I don't need to fight him. I'm okay. You know, he's done, blah, 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 and all this. Now you want to fight him? Why? You don't want to fight Benavidez? That's what Daring to Be Great is all about. Fight the top guy in your weight division. No, he won't do that. And I'm telling you, he's not going to fight Bivol. You know, and Triple G might surprise everybody. I'm telling you guys, one of the things that I mentioned in one of my last episodes was that, like I said before, if Canelo doesn't knock this, Triple G out, if Canelo wins a majority decision, if Canelo wins a controversial decision, or if Canelo loses to Triple G, that's it for Canelo, guys. He's gonna do Nassim Hamed. He's gonna do a Nassim Hamed. He's gonna do the same thing Nassim Hamed did, fight one more time and then retire, because he's been exposed for what he really is. He's a marketing product. He's a marketing product. He has been marketable, wisely marketable by those in power of boxing, the powers that be. All right, but now, how do they say? The emperor has no clothes. He has finally been exposed. He is not the king. He is a product of marketing, great marketing, a lot of skills as a boxer, but he's very limited in his skills. And somebody that is a good boxer, that can move, that can punch, move around the ring, use his jab, will be able to beat Canelo Alvarez easily. Has nothing to do with weight, has nothing to do that somebody might be bigger than him, has nothing to do with that. Canelo is a limited fighter, guys. He's a limited fighter. He's shown that. So, that's all I have for now, guys. Flash news. Canelo is retiring, he says, in a couple of years. And if he loses, or he, like I said, or he wins a controversial decision against Triple G, this guy's quitting. This guy's hanging him up. He's walking off into the sunset with millions of dollars. Unbelievable, guys. Well, anyway, I'm gonna go inside, spend some time with my wife. You know, it's been a crazy day, like I said before. A lot of rain here in Miami. Now the sun is back out, so we'll prepare for tonight's fights. Can't wait for those. We'll talk later on in the week. We'll make some another episode talking about what has transpired or will transpire tonight between Cambosos and Haney. And like I said, I'm calling it for Haney. Decision by Haney for Haney. I think he's gonna shut down Cambosos, and Cambosos has been acting really weird lately, guys. I think it's gone to his head, the championship. But anyway, we'll talk about that coming soon. So From Miami, Florida, this is Coach Mario, owner and head coach of Warriors Pride Boxing Academy. Please remember, like and subscribe. All right, share this with your friends. Make comments. All right, I love to hear your comments on what you think of what I'm saying. All right, well, until next time, from Inside the Rope with Coach Mario and Miami, Florida, saying goodbye to you all. Enjoy the fights and peace.